Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. You are welcome to another edition of Legal Hour with BWF Solicitors. I'm super excited to hold this important education on issues concerning migration, litigation, family law, and mitigation, and even our community Ghanaian law. I trust you share this program to extend the listeners and the viewers on all the media platforms while we delve into the in-depth explanation on these issues concerning our legal matters. Please stick and stay with me. I'll be right back.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Onuadɔfoɔ mɛsa ada wo ase biom mɛma wo nyinaa akɔ aba ɛba dwumadi a efiade bia yɛde ba ma akwan ne nso ahwɛ yie ne adom ne nti yɛnya nkwa na yɛde dwumadi ɛba ma akwan ɛne deɛ ɛyɛ me dɛ ɛsiane sɛ adekode a yɛba abɛsua ho asɛm na yɛaka no ɛkɔma nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛwɔ kurom ha na ɛyɛ ana ɛyɛ awerɛhoɔ sɛ ɛmbia na wote yie anaasɛ wowɔ baabi te wowɔ biribi di wowɔ adwuma a wokɔba nanso no wobɛhwɛ na wo nua bi ɔnnya saa adeɛ no ɔno ɔnnya saa privilege no na asetena mu ayɛ den ama no ɛsiane sɛ wonkɔnkɔnkɔhwɛ no na mbia akɔyɛ nkratasɛm nti sɛ ɔbɛtu anamo mpo de akɔhu doctor ɛyɛ asɛm ɔbɛtu anamo mpo de ne ba akɔ school koraa na adane manso ɔbɛtu anamo mpo sɛ ɔbɛkɔ akɔyɛ adwuma na ɔde ahwɛ ne ho na ayɛ adwendwen ne adaadaa na wei na yɛdi mmirika yɛhu adeɛ bi ɛrekɔ so yɛ abrabom ɛwɔ kurom ha a yɛn nkurɔfoɔ bebree ɛwɔ situation bi mu saa ne yɛsi daabi ɛnɛ yɛmbɛsua ho nsɛm ɛsiane sɛ sɛnea tie biara nkanka sɛ ɔwɔ akwadaa wɔ wo nkyɛn nko adeɛ a mmoa ka bi bɛtumi efi baabi aba na saa mmoa no ɛnɛ yɛba abɛsua ho adwuma momma yɛn nyinaa nkɔhwɛ saa video sima na yɛba a yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu akyerɛ mo montie yɛn na monhyɛ video no yɛba sisi a
Landlord has given them a set of keys, but they have no idea who is inside.
Hello? Is there anybody in? Hello? 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 Is Mum and Dad here? Can you ring her on the phone? Hello? What's your name? Oh, how old are you? 6. We turn up there, we're wearing bulletproof vests, we're obviously authority figures, and children do get frightened. Is Mum at work or is she out shopping?
I don't know. I was sleeping.
Were you? We do actually make an effort to befriend the children just in the first few minutes there. Can I speak to him?
Police are here. He wants to speak to you.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. My name is Paul Bowhill. I'm a High Court Enforcement Officer. We have a repossession order for this flat. Are you able to come back quite quickly? All right, Mum's coming back. We'll wait outside. OK, then. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll leave this one on the side.
We'll just wait out here.
Interesting one. Leave the 2 young children in the house unattended. The girl can't be above 9 or 10.
Well, he's 6, so she could be anything over 7, couldn't she?
Yeah.
With 2 young children alone in the flat, the agents are concerned and call the landlord.
She had just gone down to the shop, she said. If she'd gone away for the day, it's a different story.
They discover that the tenant stopped paying her rent after losing her job with a train company.
Father is in Ghana permanently.
All right.
So she doesn't have anywhere else to go.
How does it get, really?
It is, isn't it?
The landlord has also told them that the flat has been the tenant's home for 9 years. She will have just 2 hours to leave.
Hello. You all right? We've got a repossession order for the flat. Is that a surprise to you, or did you know it was coming?
I was told to evict, I was given an eviction order from the court today.
About 3 weeks
for
ago.
the 15th.
Yeah.
To leave here for the 15th.
Yeah.
But we have no way to go, so I stayed.
Okay. Your husband or your partner's gone back to Ghana, has he? Okay. Is he likely to come back? Okay. Do you have benefits to pay the rent?
Oh God, I have the status to be here, but I have no recourse to public funds.
Paul and Phil must evict the tenant today. She's got nowhere to go and is unable to claim benefits. Paul is worried.
So what do you live on?
Food banks. I received this voucher yesterday. I've recently acquired 8 hours job from Matalan. It's on minimum wage, £6.34 an hour, and it's 8 hours a week.
Right.
So that's just recently.
Is this for a month? This is a month.
Yeah.
So that your net payment, you've got £200 and 43 pence,
Yeah.
and that is your only income.
That is my only income.
Do you have a social worker?
I do have a social worker, yes.
Have you got a phone number for her?
The tenant has already asked social services for help, but she has been turned down.
Thank you. This assessment maintains are not children in need for the purposes of the Children's Act, and that the family is not destitute. The outcome of this decision is that Hackney do not agree to provide support to your children as the matter stands. You have also advised me that you've recently obtained part-time employment. You explained that you were offered 8 hours a week to be paid a minimum wage. Hackney are likely to view even this extremely modest income as further evidence that you have the means to support your children.
Paul and Phil face a dilemma. They must legally enforce the writ, but by doing so, will put the tenant and her children on the streets. Paul makes an unusual offer.
Well, we've got a contingency fund, so I'll give you some money today to last you a couple of days so that we can resolve this situation. All right, it's not a gift, it's just that we allow for things like this to happen. So where we need a little bit of time to change things, we'll make it happen.
For the vast majority of families who get evicted, there's a system in place to prevent them ending up on the street. But Paul is increasingly concerned that the tenant and her children may fall through the net. He calls the council's housing solicitor.
Every day we go and benefits claimants are claiming thousands of pounds and not paying the rent and so on. And I've walked into a situation here today which surprises and completely mystifies me. It's a really unusual circumstances for me because I'm not moved or touched by anything like this. And I'm not emotional about it. But if she's not entitled to benefits, do we just allow her and her children to wander the street and starve?
Exactly.
So there's got to be some sort of fallback system. It isn't that she's an immigrant or a refugee and she's not entitled to benefits. The council wouldn't move on the fact that I was going to put them in the street. I couldn't get the message through. She's going to be on the street at 5 o'clock on a weekday night, surrounded by all her goods and baggage, and one screaming kid and another one who's nearly hysterical. What are you going to do? Because this is so unusual, I'd like to follow it through. I just can't believe it's like reality.
Given the desperate situation, Paul has come to a decision. He'll persuade the landlord to let the tenant stay one more night. But her only hope for the longer term is the council.
Now, I've spoken to the solicitor who was dealing with it. We want to take it to the social services now. I'll give you my card. Have you got money on your phone? If you ring me or text me, I will always call you back. So if you get them ready. When you consider what we've been dealing with, and then you hit something like this, it's the other end of the scale, isn't it? So we've taken exceptional measures. But I'm just trying to make the job run more smoothly. I'm on the way. Hopefully, if I'm ever homeless, somebody will make the same concessions to me.
The tenant has no transport. Phil offers to drive her to the council offices.
I don't know what's going to happen to us, and I've been scared for a long time. I try not to cry in front of them, but sometimes
Take care. Tell me everything. Send me a text, and I'll ring you back. I need to know everything that's going on.
The tenant must now plead her case at the council offices. If they refuse help, she and her family will be on the streets.
Okay. Hello, Masa ama obi bia akwaba. Eba dwumedi so mo fa nche me maye ebi emotional kakra. Se ye hu nyoma bi Masa ama obi besie ya sefem eha adwen eya areho. Na mmom ade ba kwa ya na ye ka se senior situation bia ti wo wiase ya na ewo solution. Enti se wan ton ho yare a onya anu eduro. Eya ama ye mfa se bibia to ye nti ye nkoa ye kra na ahye ye nso obehu ana de ade ebeba ensese ebeba ye nso na aba ye nso nti ene ade kakra mu hu ye nhwe kwan a ye befa so a ye betumi enya ye hu ehinhan ana se ye hu besensan ye se eba ne se ye wo such a situation mu a nti ene matunsa afre ye senior partner lawyer Bernard Owusu na ye nyina friend Uncle Ben oni ye mba be chichim onkyerɛkyerɛ ye kwan a ɛbɛfa so a sɛ ye hu sɛ ye wo such ɔhaw mu a ye betumi egyina so na yetu anamo na ye hu ehinhan enti mamonko bebia mesrɛ program yi very important enti mon share na nkrofo enhwɛ mon share mon Facebook mon share YouTube mon share mon try say all the platforms mon share because keno obi was such a situation mo hwɛ video ya ye kromuni na face problem say so please let's keep sharing, let's really keep sharing na obi nso enhu na onhwe mo amaba so nyina me di nchi akese mamo na say emre na ekonti no me nkasa bebre but as time goes on I'll be mentioning your names to give you a proper acknowledgement so to me to ensa na memfre Uncle Ben pacho me ma good morning.
Hi, good morning, Manyeti. You know to say.
Adom nkwa papa ye ho ye yo Uncle Ben me gidi se mo nso mo ho ye ene topic ya fa about say how to get assistance from the local authorities pacho me title no say just how to get assistance from the local authorities if you are an if you are undocumented, yes, if you are undocumented or illegal in this country, you are illegal immigrant in this country. Uncle Ben, pacho meto ama na chichiri mu kwan ya betumi afa so na enya emmoa every local authority say ye ni nkrata, let me put it that way, ye ni nkrata ye de tena kromo ha, that's the undocumented person and say illegal immigrant. Enti Uncle Ben pacho wadaroma e na say ye eba no say ye fall into such situation.
Yo, Manyeti, I mean, first of all, mechia etie for ne wana wabeka ya ho. Say anope yede sedaka sia no bema twede ampo nyame. Say wahwe so na anope watimi ama ya hoden ne nkwa say yebetimi ane ye nuanom abedi nkita ho. Na video na ye show say apparently omuyi wo TV so kra. First time I mean who it was about a couple of weeks ago. Very distressing. Very, very distressing. A parent or sitting na ne mami no first of all we jaw mo ho osio ko shop na omoya victim high court enforcement officers na aba, which means omanya full repossession na omo yine free ho na say one offer nka any problem but idea I see every day if you are in do that level but typically no obehu family mame usually and then ma nkola sabi omo ye distressed omo ni babete and as omo babete a baby omo te no na enso ene. First thing I'm a person obia ya wa say eni se sadi we atu obia wo kromo ha. So we are legal, so we are illegal. So we were 2.5 years, so we was Zambrano. So we visa ewu, so we has a vista. So we did train a buy, so we did boat in a buy. Once physically, we kromo ha or bano. A buy a one share, ya de support you be. And the first thing is share ben wo. So we hear law now, if Freebie be section 17 of the Children Act. Section 17 no of the Children Act no. Na eno ana echere ade a etumi ana se hye a ewo ema council ana local authority. Section 17 no ye wo mu section 1 up to section 11 na sorry section 7 1 up to 11. Na section 1 no say we ye owofo ana se akwa eba na eba no baby a you owo at the moment no say yes baby o school ana baby a ote no eye local authority no local authority no wo ehye say akwala bia ohia mmoa na omo use no in need enti wo hwe in need o hwe say no omo define in need na in need no eye say akwala sabio ohia bibi ebeboa ne development both mentally, socially, ne health. And the second slide no aneka in need no. And the first thing is first of all no akwala no ehenote. And ohia in need no ote bia Hackney, ote Waltham Cross, Walthamstow, ote Chelmsford, ote Brixton. Na baby ote no either say ote obi nchen onene maame ene ne nuanom ana ote dan bim sebio maame ne ning nkrata enti ontimi nya adwuma ana se maame no ewo nkrata te se ye nua be ya ye hu ni but adwuma o ye nyina a week no ye 8 hours A month and sika onya no about £260 a month, which means all those who were income no yes sufficient for on any family. Once I establish way, either say we need income, we need baby or income or baby I want to about and adequate. The next point in say, then ebema local authority no aye assessment. First of all, no, so we need for baby a obetena, a dan a obedem, a duane a obedi, atare a obabehye na. Because of section 17 it no, ubetimi akọ social services I will cancel. Enye housing. Na em say no mistake ayen kromufo no bebre eye. Yen ka housing. Yesi ko social services. Oko children and family social services are. Omo ana ehye eda omo so. The first thing I was say we yen I was say uma wo mu say o problem. Problem now wo no. I was say wo dwen ho ade a wo koka. Wakoka no ebi wo ho a e wo say wo tworo. Enti tworo no eventually metro letters a obetimi a download sesia se mi du ho na metro a obetimi de atro letters no na wo de akoma social services. Ye wo organizations a omoboa nkrofo ebi ni efre no project 17 a omo website ye be yi ato ho. Project 17 na o hwe we section 17 no eno nti na ye de aye project 17 na mfoni eda ho no eye ebibini akola na project 17 no de omo ya ne se awofo any families are omo problem about se omo nya support either se omo was zambrano either se omo 2.5 years no recourse either se omo ni asset na kra ana se omo ye illegal no sa project 17 no omo na omo hwe yen krofo ombetimi aboa. The next thing no say why application akọ home office or the akọ council no then there was a council eye enti council was some ye assessment enti assessment no council no ene wo bekasa omo be bisa questions o bank statements a ye behwe wo ye adwuma o behwe wo pay slips so woni obitia o mebisa nipa no ama natural letter denti na nipa no entimi en support obiom se owo abusuafo e wo Ghana o betimi a support wa o betimi abisa ho question se denti no montimi support o se owo obi a woni asetena wa ha then I was so we very careful because the only time ubetimi ayesa application no say wonye excluded person enti yenhwe omo ye excluded enti uhwe omo ye excluded a omo ye illegal immigrants, overstayers and failed asylum seekers. Omo ye excluded from sa support way under section 13.3 of the Immigration Act of 2014. Omo ye overstayer, illegal entrant, and illegal immigrant, and failed asylum seekers. But under Schedule 3, no, akola enye excluded. It doesn't matter, say, or follow within any of the three categories are makano. Enti, so section 17(1)(b) na, or say, sa general duty na or the ama council no, a kovankola, but under section 17(3) and 17(6) no. Omo wo ehye sa akola no abusuan wo so mo hwe no. Ti se abusuan ye overstayer or ye illegal entrant or ye failed asylum seeker. Ade a wo se wo ye ne se wo se wo ye application under the Human Rights Act. Na wo de call home office. Wo fill it from FLRO and FLRH human rights. Now we ye claim e free because untua sika obetimi apply for fee waiver. Say me akwiatene wa me wo UK no. Me wo private life and our family life enti me mpesa me call. Now once a why claim no, why sa application way no. All those are we overstayer and now we illegal entrant no, and now we failed asylum seekers no. Law no say because say aban no ebetomra under section 6 of the Human Rights Act no. was say omo assessment. Menka say was say mouth support, was say omo assessment. Then your friend of assessment. Why not a assessment? So we have case law I what UK, especially cases I had to her and relevant to mono. A cancel na akola no egbo at that particular time. No. It is a nena way application na a nena o fine wo ho ewo Haringe, ewo Lambeth, ewo Waltham Crosser. Sa cancel no omo no omo wo duty so obe perform assessment no. Now remember, sa assessment we no ade a omo bisa na eye wasetenam. Enti a crucial element of the process. Enti se omo nye assessment we a omo ntimi emma support, but in the meantime no law no say assessment no will take anything from 5 working days up to 40 days. In the meantime no uhia support. Enti whilst I will train support no I was all catch omo say omo ma emergency support. Omo ma emergency support. Enti we share within Section 17 within the Children Act and also within the law no a guide you and within all the guidance notes a immediate support and the demand into no and train assessment no. So immediate support and emergency support no a sika udidi and a baby out. It could be say you don't call B&B, bed and breakfast. It could be say you don't call hotel. It could be say you don't call temporary accommodation. It could be say you don't call private accommodation. But whatever it is, no, I will say cancel no and mouse our support no. Once our more assessment no, I will say we cooperate. The entity I will say we cooperate ni say one cooperate here. Ube who say under the law no cancel no ewo ho kwan say one cooperate here. Omo mouse support no. Cooperation is say 1. So we adwuma I will say we disclose. 2. So our income any supporter I will say we disclose. To be which slide ni bi wo ho a ya choro cooperate with the assessment. Enti sa wo hwe sa cooperate with the assessment na niam bi wo ho a I will say we. Ebi ni sen I will say wo yi wano asem. I will say wo ka kire won. I will say we explaining baby a wote. I will say we kire baby a na wo ansa na we move aba baby a o say omo ma support no. I will say we kire our immigration status. Bear in mind say local authority no so won share under schedule 3. So we hear applications so omo ma supporter. Na we ni asset na on be report to my home office. Okay, but anything America say your human rights claim no. Once our omo assessment, we cooperate no 2 decisions and a beba. One of the decisions is say yes, or qualify into a support. Now, assessment is about the family, but the support is for the child. Bear in mind, say within the case law, no, yes, support na ya de ma akola no. Say our family I was support ni bi ka ho. Into we mama, we papa, o mbafo froka ho. Mu nyina me mama support. The income I was here the mama no, income ebe support no. It may be slightly higher than income support and our child benefit. And I say even under the National Assistance Act supporter or the mouth. Bimu rates are or the year. Court and say will say rates no fair. Say your mouth support no. Because that can be one of the decision. Because almost feel say when ye obano nye a child in need, then I will be timiaye. The will be timiaye say ube lawyer. Until first of all, yeah, obeko CAB, Citizens Advice Bureau, and I say obeko a solicitor, and I say obeko no recourse to public funds, omoye NRFP, obeko moho, and I say obeko Project 17 ho. Enti yanko Project 17. Se uko Project 17 na, Project 17 for no, omo wo resource materials wo ho a ubitimi ediaye. Enti we have website na. Project 17 website now. So we share menu now. And we call menu now. And we share on the top right hand side, resource. To be who's resources. To we click on resources now. We call format. We say letter templates. And to download letters. And to we call download letters now. wohwɛ letters na wobɛhu challenging the rate of support. Initial request. Yan click initial request na hwɛ. To wohwɛ initial request na ye click a wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɛyi word document bi aba. Nti sɛ woyɛ obi a wontimi, don't worry if you can do it. Sɛ woyɛ obi a wontimi entro a wokɔ initial request na wobɛtimi a download template. Nti woyɛ lawyer, woyɛ advisor, woyɛ asɔre, woyɛ community leader. Sɛ obi section 17 support na oba wo hɔ a wokɔ project 17 na ɔmatwerɛ letter no. Nti wo click a ɛbɛyi letter na ma wo hwɛ letter ne ma ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa ana bɛ cover wo delete the cover na the cover no wo de ahyɛ envelope mu na wo de kɔ cancel na wo de akɔma social services for no gi proof sɛ wo de ama wo. So mo refuse wa ana sɛ bi a yɛse rate na yɛde ma wo feel say so a bi a yɛse yɛ ma 150 pounds ana 200 pounds no mama wa accommodation. But we feel say size canon so wa wobetimi a challenge and also a letter na wo challenging the rate of support. Under that no wobɛhu challenging refusal of assessment. Wobɛhu sɛ omo refuse wa letter wo ho a wobetimi a download a wo de be challenge sa assessment no. Ɛno nso wo ho sɛ yɛ ma accommodation nko a ana yɛ ma akola na accommodation ebi wo ha omo sɛ lawyer aya omo ka kyerɛ nse akola no pɛ no mbɛhwɛ no na omo bɛgye akola na afiri nsɛm mesrɛw saa na omo kan ya letter wei obetimi a download na wo de address ene wo bibia ahye so na wo de kɔ ebi wo hɔ a on be refer ama another local authority because niema mienu na mekan me se baabi akola na te ana baabi okɔ school saa council no ana under the law no omo na omo liable se ombɛyɛ saa assessment no mama mo support no enti se omo refer mu to another borough and another council na wo feel se omo yɛ wronga case law wo ho a ɛkyerɛ physically no sa akola no was saa borough no no watena ho even for a day kra na ɛyɛ important se obetimi ayɛ above all no yɛwɔ cost of living support into wo hwɛ government Gov UK cost of living any your support Emma efie bia. Into the first one your cost of living payment and in the no. Obia wo problem e wo krom ha bia no. Say ye come a dine atare nsuo kanea your solutions wo. The first one your cost of living. Uko under the way na ubehu omo household cost. Sa website ukwa or household cost no mutimi support. Cost with energy bills on mutimi support. Cost with child care support on mutimi support. Uko asia ubehu utimi apply for income support. So we will be a or asetena wa ha. We zambrano niya yenim se untimi apply for income support into section 17 support. So we 2.5 near amount no recourse na. We no recourse na obetimi apply for income support. So even pe support with transport kra obetimi amount support. So manu ko school enti na day no wo spare 7 hours enti pe se okoye adwuma help with finding work eno nso wo ho. Akosua Kwame Kofi yaw mesremo. Sa video ya yehui first of all no ye nua ba no e wo senka unya support. So wa setna so ni asetna. So oba ha legally, so wamba ha legally. So oyo obi a oti obi fie, so ni obi oti obi fie. So obi hwe no, so obi nhwe no. The bottom line is say oye Ghana ni no wo kromo ha, oye Jamaica ni, oye Nigerian, oye Congolese, oye Portuguese. Once physically or waha or woba ohia support no. Say unqualified for benefits under the section 17 of the Children Act no obinya support no na den na wo be ya ebema support na ya successful ye wo case law ekire say wo hwe within the law na say wo was kebi wo ho a 9,000 and above are very unlikely so obinya support even 3,000 on betimi aka say e wo say wo exhaust with savings no enti akosua Kwame Adwoa wo savings you're very careful. Just bear in mind, say, case law so say, what deplete with savings without reasonable explanation, mouth support case law or court of appeal case. The other part no so what wadam for be fear now suddenly what's me compare section 17 supporter I was so explaining the entire wadam for intimation wadam for bit me actual letter work state say be as a see no overcrowded and I say be no crowd too free say feel and I say the landlord are warning no the other part no so wo wunni asset na ebia over 2,000 3,000 4,000 so who was eska no enti ubetimi de high dan just bear in mind say since 2016 2nd of February no obia onni asset na wo kromo ha bia wuntimi high dan one of the reasons council no was almost support no say yes me wo sika metimi de high dan but mentimi high dan because under the right to rent no I was a landlord no yeah sure say me wo ha legally ti wunni ska sorry who was cannot be high down but wunti me high down because we are illegal I was a council no accommodation so who child in need no I assessment now the other side and so a bit me ama I say all those who ska but wunti me no normally no right to work enti over £1,000 but unya adwuma we need right to work because uni asset na the other part and so say since 2014 no banks nyina ma ka kyerɛ mo sɛ obi ni asset na ɛwɔ sɛ yi ne bank no ye twa ne account nim enti wuni account enti wuntimi nya adwuma because adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ omutu agu account nim adwuma ne sɛ why application akɔkyɛ adwuma mu apamo wuni ska wudi didi landlord etu wuni baby a woda these are some of the reasons in tia ubetimi akɔ council ne ya support enti dia yaye ye de nyina ebegu BWF website bibia wasa wunya bia no we can go to the next slide quickly ye de nyina ebegu website ho na ya point o so we here support and I win be support and I even we a lawyer and now we a community leader now we be here supporter we betimi use your website no ene niam ya kenyina and I video you cry now with me ade aboa will be na say support na ba entimanya ti aha ana me demo bese
Uncle Ben me da say akwan bia support wo ho na ya na some of us no ehu kakra na hayen you made mention baby na mesama we sisubium kakra de amayen when you mention go to the council now adwen ebo bia timo say ukọ housing but then there is the difference between the housing department and then the social services department enti no such problems sisi anas such a situation mo enye housing straight na o say wokọ because de bia yenya sa complain say omukọ yo mo se woni nkrata ntie ntumi mboa woni nkrata ntie ntumi mboa no kre wokọ housing for na omo ntumi emboa o na mmom se wodi kan ekọ social for no ho a oho na emboa no ombetumi edi ama enti Uncle Ben what cheche mumum but person my just about 2 or 3 steps. First of all, I find myself in such a situation. Now you've asked me to go to the social. You've directed me to go and then download a letter, BA free project 17 for her. Yeah, na dodoɔ na nso sɛbio utumi ho sɛ bi mu nso ɛyɛ na ɔmo akenkan anaasɛ ɔmo ntrɔyɛ ɛha adwen kakra nti no saa nneɛma no ma bebi a yɛtrɔ yɛyɛ sɛn no ɔyɛ na ɔmo nim ɔno nso so a ɔni sika ɔbɛka sɛ me fa lawyer na waboa me ɛkwan wei so nti Uncle Ben sɛ me na me fall into such a situation na me kɔ social hɔ na mpatɔ step by step no watch ready now to me mommy just a small breakdown be obi ehwe a nipa ko me gidi se ebeboa ne pampacho enti how do I go about it? I just go to straight to the social work and now say edempoti na menye ewo saa afani mo misrel
enti first of all no wo identify wo ho say wo child in need here ohwe law na requires a local authority be promote the good health and development of every child. Omo promote the child in need in akola aspects of the life, doesn't help with his education, his mental health, and the cost of the lifestyle. That's our name, Inti wo hwe the bottom line no with say akola no child in need. Okay. Once or child in need, the next procedure no was sitting at the same. Ebia we Zambrano into wintimi benefit. Over 2.5 years, you see no recourse. Yes, we bet me no recourse in every also. But by the time I'll be no recourse application, to the time I'll be na wakoje benefits, potentially you're looking about 3 to 6 months. The process, that's how far I can travel. And in the interim, or child in need, then call and that's a child in need. Immediately, whilst I was 2.5 Zambrano, now or pay support, I was so called the social services, children and family, and your housing. What call housing? They will not even tell you social services. They will just take the application and that's it. Call social services. Now say, a child in need. The entire child in need, why explain it? My casa will be to me a printed or letter and free project 17. Now the account. What they call whilst almost your assessment, almost up to 40 working days. 40 working days. And immediately, within the body of the letter, we me a cast emergency support. Emergency support can cover anything from a day's support to a week's support or to a month's support. Emergency support because of that delay now, because assessment now, section 17 full support. Emergency support is to plug that delay, kopim some by assessment. Assessment I was said lawyer take you over. Now, project 17 for a help. They do help you free of charge. Citizens Advice Bureau, and so I was so mutime boa. And I've always said, sir, in certain circumstances, yes, you boa parents, free of charge. But I will say, yes, sure, sir, you're satisfied, sir, we be a here support. So when you say support now, a boa, project 17, advisors ye juma, and immediately now advisor identify us we family with a child in need. Advisor now per dime out, no a cheer, maybe 3 days and now 1 week. Project 17 be reimburse the advisor now ma kojiska no cancel. In the meantime, project 17 for no be boa ama wenya sa support enti ohima se obi tie we are Adion fan 23 a project 17 website resource material na wo ho no ni nyina mo betimi use e de aboa nkrofo but say our concern obetimi afren ye be direct ye betimi a print na ye wo se ye hyehyema no kra na I think say we are happy to do that na ya aboa no na order sa application na akọ na ya managing the copem time on the support so we go through project 17 project 17 for na per dime out through advisor it may be temporary, it may be a couple of days, it may be a week, it may be whatever. But on the pedine amount, na omo aboa. To we share omo telephone number no wo, we share omo website no wo. Telephone number no 07963 509044 07963 509044. What the number 2-3 ma na wunu be here helper na ontime nje benefiter or ya zamrano or 2.5 no recourse and na oni asetena ba makasa mo amoni asetena no ansa na omo begia tum amamo support no I will say we a human rights application because once our human rights application no court precedent say omo ntime nkasa we human rights application no nye strong once our application our proof wo application no so hu hia say obetua obetimi apply for fee waiver I was say mouse support manyati enti that is the essence of the whole thing.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, wait to me breaking it down. My human rights application. Let's just senior TBI, you have to start from somewhere before you can get to that. Till for nashe for masum utiamia onim as SMK. Senior Tieno, ɛma yɛntena hɔ na yɛntwentwɛn so ɛmmoa ɛwɔ hɔ. Look at your situation. Na bɔ mmɔden asɛ mɛkɔ na yɛaboa me. Sɛ wonni asetena no a ɛyɛ a na ɛhɔ na ɛha adwen because ɛma ehu ɛbɔw anaa you are just living in fear. Sɛ wohu sɛ police car na sɛ immigration car koraa ɛretwa mu a na wo yam agye wo hyew. Maame papa akwalaa wɔ mu di a ɛyɛ a na etumi wonya wo ho henhan kakra na adɛn na wo nko ara wobɛtena ase na wo take this burden upon yourself na wo struggle ɛnɛ na wɔ ha ɔkyena na wɔ ha. There is always help somewhere, support somewhere la wobɛtumi akɔ asɛɛse. Enti yɛmfa nto yɛn tirim project 17 wode wonnim where to start, wonnim what to do, wonnim kwan a wobɛfa so koraa kae the word project 17 no na hwehwɛ ɔmo akyiri akwan. Afei nso no sɛ ba ne sɛ ɛmbi a wontumi ɛntwerɛ anaasɛ wontumi nkenkan a Paul bi megye di sɛ wowɔ nyanko damfoɔ I mean you are in the society and in the community na wowɔ no wobɛnya adamfo bi a kɛn onim akenkan na ɔnsupɔto o. Na yɛgye di sɛ moyɛ saa na yɛn nyinaa yɛn ho bɛhinhan yɛ. Sɛ wontumi koraa mpo a wodeɛ frɛ ma nyɛ ti medeɛ me available mɛtumi akyerɛ wo kwan no anaasɛ mɛsupɔto anaasɛ mede saa adeɛ no ɛmbia na wobɛkɔ lawyers BWF Solicitors nso de abɛto dwa sɛ they are also there to support. Saa nneɛma nketenkete sei no ɔmo ankasa mo de ato ɔmo ho sɛ ɛnyɛ biribiara na ɔmo gye sika nti no just go find out and then see the outcome. Wote faako a na wote w'adeɛ so. Etiefoɔ no ahwɛfoɔ questions a mɛka sɛ mɛbisa ɛdɔɔso but as time goes on no yɛbɛbisa na mendi kan fa acknowledgement ɛma dodoɔ no a aba platform ne so nyinara mehu sɛ questions kakra nso flow wɔ hɔ nti yɛbɛbisa obi biara nkorankora biara question ɛde ama no. Yɛhyɛ aseɛ na yɛka Fred Amoa we say hello lovely family and friends. Yɛgye di sɛ wo nso wo ho yɛ Victoria Efuakomsen say hi family nyame nhyira wo. Kevin Asamoah, good morning manye and big uncle Ben. Yes, so yeah, so Kevin and Samoa Simanye, I love your introduction this morning. Oh, Kevin, wa mama sere, me that's why. To the bia unum tea kakra na ama utekrema no ruru so ho ade no. Yenko yenimwe Victoria if welcome so the enchia ama greetings to all BWF Solicitor staff and members of the platform. Yen nyina so ye Joseph, nice to see you again. TLPCI Andrew Andover District. Oh, sorry, me hunisa. I say good morning, the law platform professor and the in-law manye. Say me in-law dia, but what dia never whom in temu. Me that say. Ye be ko ye nim dodo na mabaso nyina mi cheche obi bia yenko good morning and thanks for joining us all on this platform. Nana ajiman so abaso ye ko ye nim na yenhwe kwan a betumi maybe a telephone lines no so e de atom was the conversation e so no maybe a telephone line yenua ba Sandra Fraser all the details that you can access to get to BWF Solicitors no was so intimosha watro all the lawyers ne de wo ho lawyer Richard de wo ho lawyer Eunice lawyer Patrick any even emergency number so in case na baby a wo no wo de unkai hwe kra na sa emergency number no mesrɛ de bia mesrɛ mo sɛ momfa nto mo phone so because unim da wo bɛkɔ akɔpie baby a wo hia lawyer sɛ obedi wasɛm de ama Monfanto so Nana Bob, say good morning, man, and Uncle Ben for the good job, Joe. So Nana Bob, the question be aba. Medical, okay, me skipping me topic, no na medical ebisa wo question no na ya hwene Uncle Ben bit to me moya or the be my say please. A friend just got this citizenship after marrying British woman. He went to divorce as he seen a new woman who is in Ghana. He is preparing for divorce but wants to go Ghana and see the new girl this November this year. While divorce pending. Krachi, baby, I will quite say true. After he's back and divorced with current wife successful, can the family back home do customary marriage and then the new wife to be use the marriage certificate for spousal visa letter and later without he going back again from UK to Ghana again to marry her, as it will cost going back again. Can it be possible, or will he need to go rather than customary marriage? Me jidi say Uncle Ben atu question no pe wa me read esse pa na ne nyina ha ye mo hwa me twintwi me ne say Uncle Ben say me sister me glasses na e hu ade bio. Okay, nti Uncle Ben patro adaroma ye nua be ma question ya all be saying me name say time in we put the divorce process no sa time no na okwa akoye marriage na ene krachi ahoye true enya sanso Uncle Ben patro obetimi achechi mu na onya ho ntiase ansana.
Well, idea all kind of wa worry currently, but ye divorce. To ye divorce na eventually oba na wa hu no foforo no ono wo Ghana okwa akosra saa oba no. Na mo bia na divorce ni enwie nti obegya no ho aba. To obedu ho a once wa hu oba no obetimi na divorce na go through no obetimi aware oba na owo Ghana no wa bra onu ni ho ana na oware no saa na the marriage certificate no obetimi use ana. And the answer is yes. First of all no say we are free say we be ware nti why divorce o when we oba for person ware na otimi ware no because under your Ghanaian law no under customary law no your marriage and your marriage between two families. We heard case of Yaote versus Quay. You use you aha Macabe and Macabe. So cases in na busia we any busia we na worry. Now because we are individual, banon so individual no. I was some of my consent. So we had the ingredients of a valid customary marriage. I have 4 ingredients. Sometimes I have 5. I have consent of the family of the man, consent of the family of the woman, consent of the man, consent of the woman, and then living together as man and wife thereafter. And as a BBF of publication, a bit technical. But once our no akoso Ghana no under English law no, so our a valid in hands on budget. One of the requirements under Appendix FM about spousal visas and it said we share oba no, and I we share bema no. We share no or Ghana ko share no. To share no wie no are free to marry or meet me a customary marriage. No more ya undocumented process no, including some registry, akoje annex no a marriage certificate no. No more they call Minister of Foreign Affairs. Na omo endorse no kama na fe omo de aba de ba betimi de application no. And I saw your application in Ghana. Once a Minister of Foreign Affairs I endorse no, a man of credibility. Sometimes I marriage registry no, and our district assemblies no, omo a bullet account. Ni na fine. Now the account no your application.
Okay, you Uncle Ben Matthias na ohona no na maybe so inti time divorce name process na onya final certificate no otumi yes how ware no say na just divorce na NCP ye ohona Matthias na NCP the divorce no in the process but the final judgment hasn't come true yet. Until within that time frame no otumi yes aware na uche customary marriage na mpacho.
Absolutely not. So wa warrior under the ordinance and our warrior registry ultimate warrior be abium until say you gusa warrior no. However, under Ghanaian law no, so warrior oba under customary law ubetimi aware oba foforo. Ti se wungu sa aware no kra na still ubetimi aware foforo. Under English law no, public policy multiple marriages, but case be am a year a president, a high court level president, a case of Office of Official Solicitor versus Yemo in relation to multiple marriages. English law no say both under immigration and under inheritance rules. No. Multiple marriages, no, it's recognized within English public policy. No. They don't frown upon it. But under immigration law, no, so worry more than one. Now when you now you're married to you, first one will be raha, no, will be intimate maybe ujano crown to be for biamba. So the advice is that even if it's customary law now, o warrior, go warrior and son of warrior for all those legally, no, warrior under customary law. You can marry as many as you want. Restriction be here anyhow.
Yeah, those are a bit technical. Yeah.
Ogu warrior no because I don't know no or ye divorce no. Onu nso nim say wo sa warrior no gu ansa na watimi aware foforo. Edi ntino ka say o ko Ghana na ebia na divorce na go through no asan ba back. Nti oni ho no otimi ye oba na ho ade na and the answer is yes obetimi aye.
Yeah. Nti ase aye dwuma nkeba me that yeah call your name telephone lines aye di dwuma no ye nsesa ye eno ana membobo emamo producer mpacho betimi aboa me e wo ho kakra ye 0208 123 Mesan esisubium 0208 123 1016 ana se obetumi nso afre 0739920 8468 na member nkai say wo frɛ out from outside London na no akai na wabo postcode wabo dial code na ya UK dial code no de aka ho na WhatsApp nso obetumi afrɛ ye on WhatsApp and as obesend message on WhatsApp isremo o send ya bomodia na ye ntitia voice note o call WhatsApp page na baby microphone icon wo no na we bia so na we ja message tia sine be ya enkoye tintin bia emfa emmaye na answer na me fa otifo na obi comment bi o say hope the ladies won't worry us with childbirth. Just say yenye who say enkwala no be a sort of guarantee be ma ladies not in case omo go through distress na just say omo akọ me ma say omo ni omo enwo ana papa yenjini say sa na ebeye yo odofo wa homa so mpacho BWF's legal hour so na ye wo no o ka say free ma yente wonka.
Ocho, good morning.
Good morning,
beautiful
Mami.
man. Good morning, Uncle Ben. Ocho, me kase free London.
Yo.
Ocho, my son is about the housing now, Uncle Ben at the tree. Me were my sister, yeah, me were indefinite, and I'm one kwalami and stuff. Now this is the case. Me so watch it na. My core housing, any a friend is a county for normal letting me down because omu musika wa my county anymore. My kind of me I got so kwalani way no back. Ne pera na engine fee na me adoma end of December. In this case, no. Then I'm patcho me na me friend Uncle Ben na ka wa boa me.
Well, patcho also were indefinite and I was our account them and I then.
But and Uncle Ani now to your British, and now you're British children.
And I will pay housing.
Patcho me were private renting. Na if you run no yet is otumu na me ka say mean to me entia. And so more assessment in Libya, that is when they saw some money in my account. Said they patrol born in now, so say do baby mom no. And no more refer me call me county. And accounting so it's letting me down, said they can't help me. Or more and I hear friends say housing association for to say they can't help me. Although say me J housing benefits anyway. But you say no, I was saying me too by end of December. But me who dear me.
Okay. Well, in your case, we went to me in court section 17. Because we're entitled to welfare benefits. If you know more section 17, eventually you know recourse on the free so only you free section 17 no more at the one benefits for. Ain't it one to me in court. So per housing first of all no I was so bed it. Within the process why our application.
It was since 2009 but me maybe and then I asked
now. Yeah, ain't it said we be homeless and are potentially homeless. Because I want to mean tia or rent, cancel no obey a reassessment. Bear in mind, say any time will be situation basis and biano, or more continuing duty to reassess. And landlord no said I be no be true.
But you 28th of December.
And so a mile letter, bear in mind, say under section 21, or bet me a mile letter. But what the letter no be cancel? Cancel no be cast catch on for own court. Catch almost say or do court one, a be cost to legal fees. Ain't one person or be court. Ain't your money assessment. No. Once our mile section 21 notice, aside some cry, or me section 8 notice. Either of them, you know, what they call cancel now. I be affected will reassess because we situation as a or may reassessment. Why?
Okay, but you need to cancel the back on.
Faco housing, yes, because we net social services nipa we cancel nipa housing nipa, yeah.
But you, I'm sure for the explanation. God bless you for the
God bless. Mommy, what's your program, Nadia?
What I must share?
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. Sana ye no say ubenya emwa na wo hu ehi ha hold on mommy 1 minute. Na menkan pacho lowa audio na uti program ni if you know why misro. Say when lowa me you free so. Pacho lowa ni mommy. Lower the gadget that you are listening the program from, please.
Hello.
Hello, mommy. Akwaba. Otemenka.
Good morning, Uncle Ben. Good morning, Auntie.
Good morning.
About me problem, sir. Me lawyer me free wave with I got me wo enkola mi ba kwenya 10 ba kwenya 4 na yen na ye share one room near da ho na sisi me baba no epe like on ne dan because osia de obecho start ni nyina no ketuka ne ma no but me ne me baba no ya boy ensa no ye free wave into embai ye no September ni but embai some person be now no and then okay because if you am in man we are choked with men near the interview baby am ban so you scared of men near and think for now nka then am in man ye be
Ohima was it tonight then
me ba cha fe na my me lawyer na ya mami ya boy ensan ye free wave be ya boy ensan no for now no and buy
na o asetena nsa na wo yes application na woni asetena
me pa cho debi
na woni asetena
me pa cho debi
okay enti wo beba within the rules section 17 the entire or child and your child in need your case law say even say akola nya baby insua dia it could be one of the factors because child in need covers a developmental growth enti learning, speaking, interaction, where to eat, where to wash, where to clean. Sa nneɛma nyinaa no overcrowded within section 17 no it raises issues about the welfare of the child. Bear in mind that the paramount interest in all issues with children no, is what is in the best interest of the child. Enjoy him ma cancel who straight away say why your application will try a fee waiver from fee waiver to even obey application potentially looking about a few more months until was almost support to mona or mama baby why until corner go home immediately why
until by me go cancel straight without getting letter from my landlord and I just go straight to the council
currently no landlord no there so I'm out dying and I'm overcrowded Munyina mo one room and issues with baby our banobe those are one of the factors ubitimi edia ko say obano your child in need into your supportable why the tier rent no ma because what's the when you juma
but I mean juma yeah my lawyer me landlord no sometimes no yeah na o di chemi and obuso ha obi boa me like kakanka na me baba no ne father ya na sika na the man and so because support you baby but then the day no oje ne benefit ne man
enti we ya niema ombehwe Ti sa ska ya wonya yi nyina no o landlord no adan na wontimi nhwe obiom 2 wo se nkrofo support adan na wontimi support obiom 3 wo so oba no papa ma muska adan na wontimi ma muska biom wo keka sa ska no nyina aboma ahe na eye because e was so mo ye sure say ska na wonya no wontimi fa nko high baby foforo. The fact that we overcrowded, not that in itself, no, and yet enough reason. So, extra income. Now, bet me the rent baby, on because I don't own rent baby. And she says, I am money in a never said I'll be approaching. Why?
May I show you?
Okay, that's okay.
For now, can I get letter from the landlord to help me to support it?
Oh, yes, by all means. A landlord and better letter, a very good place to start. Now, a my assessment, now I a quicker kakra. Why?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
A share program name why?
Well, my share the break. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. And Uncle Ben, near baby, for instance, who counts on call cancer or call housing or call social services.
Or call social services. We call social services. Because we know on you're entitled to benefit. So we're entitled to benefits. I wouldn't even call social services. I also call housing for. So when you're entitled to social services, and into near war section 17. First, like your National Assistance Act, but immigrants are bad. Bear in mind, say, even under section 17, so we overstay our illegal entrant, federal asylum seekers, we are excluded person. But I was saw the application to the human rights application to say you know by application a human rights application under family life of a parent and no be qualify now on my assessment, you know.
Okay, Uncle Ben, that's now be say, dear Zambrano. See, what is Zambrano, please? Margaret Barton, Uncle Ben Betchimuna. Before that, no, so go Lolonya, Bisa, Uncle Ben, please. What's the outcome of the EU 1st November case regarding the pre-settled status? Into Yenfa 2 questions, and boom, and a resident right for primary care of a British citizen. Oh, Nana Bob, yeah, no crama, and Paco Bisa Zambrano, no. And Tango Ben, yen second question, and that name family color and patcho.
Well, I mean, some of our home office amend the guidance notes, you know, on EU pre-settle and settle status applications, you know. The entire Tessan is a case be called court. Unfortunately, you know, case, you know, it was lost. But Oma Faho at the amend the guidance notes, you know. Law also almost simplifying the kakra. Within the body of the case, you know, now for extended family members, no more here specific document. Bear in mind, sir, omo you winning omo appeals, you know, no more extended family member, no. We need appeal no crana home office guys. We need appeal by your mawasitna because we here specified document. We need specified document. A circle called Bima home office for amend the law. No, it's just so that omo baha no within the law I from appendix E, you know. So oba nke what time limits I was with the year application. So I didn't you know you need free ho. And amano I far better. Still no law a bit complicated because references and definitions of annexes no. So okay, so what is a specified document? Any body of the law, I just annex no akoshe. And I okay relevant period and so on. And also I just it's very complicated. But as I've always said, you know, so be how your EU ni when your application obi baby say Uncle Ben still go for also yes. Your go for omote ha omo da sukra EU blue card no. Mo nyina o somewhere na mo apply for biometric residence card no. Na ema mo life for her a bit easier.
Sa yo yeah that's it. Odo for one maso kafra why say we jina so ache mpacho o kasa frame me ente unka.
Yeah, your frame ko button because free Boston.
You, Papa Koso.
With the my question is Uncle Ben, where Michelle Webre. Obi ba abisuan de adisuan ya waba oba enche. No bedru ye na wabe hu se nyinsen wo. Na ni maye mu no. Oni obi na nyim fifie. Na ne ba na oba no so no. I think said in the school na 7 man no de obi kan who say niku
Mesreo.
Nti me pese me hu se me metimi ye jaba bi won nti onse mutwi.
Eno anse ni kunu no ne ba ono no nyem. Ne enko yinim why?
Okay. Na me pese me hu se owo aha. Nsunsanso be na ewo. Ema akwala no ne ono amu.
So waba as a student, right? Into oko school na onko school no. Oko ena oni ni kunu ana ne yiri na ka ne ho baaye.
Okay.
Ena onyem a opeso. Into wo hwa de na ka sesi. Ankebe we de sorry na na questions ni be wo ha. Me gidi say ya to me assess how outcome no but pacho eni die mo. De na ebetumi aka kire yenu abe me.
To for no sir law no senate no we student wa ha na wo because we were limited leave no kolano under section 1 of the British Nationality Act and say ne papa an indefinite ana onye British kolano nya British into kolano be fa ne parents nationality yes okay. But say oba no oba no aware obi on the ba nyina students obedu ha na ware no nkoyie enti ono oba no akotwempena one British ni akowo a sa akola no onye British ni automatically because within the law no under section 50 9A of the British Nationality Act no, the parent of the child is the husband at the time of the birth of the child. Enti what I always tell people is say when you obinyem na nipa no no wawari obi dada you're very careful na dissolve marriage no sana be akola no be akwa citizenship no although say in the first scenario no so wo kra na obetimi aye application na use from UKF under section either 4F 4G 4H of the British Nationality Act now what they are within the rules no but there was a application near register akola no but so automatic citizenship there and there was go aware no na nipa na o na wonyem no offer ana se waba ha wonyem every Ghana me client bi na yes obehia nipa no na nipa no pe no but onyem 3 months ana odi hu no ti omuhu me na me ka say well se mo pe no na obe ware na dia because no ba ne so pe so ware na ansa no ne natena ti crutch no ware no student no ko wo ye no because all those akwala no onyem ni free Ghana no de no baaye no. But because na papa na ware no at the time ane ye wo akwara no within the law no akwara no nya papa no citizenship enti no so another thing na was obi a hye no so the negatives and then the positives.
Papa what you say
my chair but me said that friend my appointment na ya
you find out na no ya ni temtem why seni anke ba chichi mo no sa na why okay yeah that's it yo yenhwe aha enso Felix Asante ebisa question bi ewo online bi so na yenhwe ne die na de ne ringing so me ho baby akwasho me pacha me ba okay yo asako echo off. Felix say, hello, Uncle Ben. I have a problem with my current home address of residence, which is on all my documents. Can I change the address to my home office? My main son can be see, I have a problem with my current home address of residence, which is on all my documents. Can I change the address to my office address? Oh, okay. Change of address. Yeah, I'll bet to me, Ayana.
Well, maybe I'll pass out your documents for be I'll bet me the alpha, will be any obit me restricted. Just be mindful, sir. Documents need be what your banner only hormone deliver. And so our office now pass all the fault, say he obit me the alpha. So application our application of fill forms now. All the address now person document in the call bet me the show as a postal address. Or maybe so I said, do you live here? Or say no. Obese yi another one amount. Now the home address asheso. Tomo post on be post about postal address no.
Okay.
Hello, good morning. But your one I was no.
Yeah. Good morning.
Your friend say na hina o kase free.
Asamona e kase free Croydon.
Okay, Croydon. But you bisa wasem.
Yeah, but you me bisa say me wo indefinite leave to remain. Na me wife nya na say me wife nya problem kakra nti we remove nkora no from the ha me nkora no neche for now. About no more me apply for benefits. Ma me temporary accommodation. Now I'm trying to me bid for a bigger property. But recently many lecture say temporary accommodation of the man and medical 1,005 something and next year. Now I'm thinking maybe someone can check a case there na maybe say my main car we so abra case niti na me judgment o ma me jaye adwuma. But recently menya adwuma master na adwuma no enye permanent a temporary adwuma maybe in 3 months time. Then person me bisa say adwuma na me start na affect say dia me metua edan ne ka no ana say dia ntia na dia nso na me.
Okay. You
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, entitlement to housing support and our housing benefits are means tested. And so any other resource I have more, or calculation, na or my deductions and additions. And say your assessment near the bill abrewa on tiasia. The first thing is obema omo who say one tiasia. Na omo explain here. Now our response be an audio. But what show more? Yeah, sure, so we explain it. Data will start you a new job and any income winya. And then the facts I'm catch us Juma. I believe so with those evidence, on the reassessment.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, no, I share.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. You share your next question answer. I pick another call. We see. Payal question na maybe kind. I see. I got a working visa and now in the UK. My sponsor insists I drive before I can continue working with her, or she will terminate the contract and revoke the visa in the contract. Okay, I wasn't informed that I need to drive right away when I get into the country, and a bit not confident too. This made me cry and feel useless in the country. What can I do? Please advise. Oh, now can it say offer contracts not they buy one fan count. So why is the person insisting? And Uncle Ben, Pacho, Wadaroma.
Well, I mean, first of all, no, or terms of employment, our and I reference point, to we have terms of employment. Now, why conditions a woman, because you are driving a part of the employment processes. And advice and say, bisa say any contract in my then as see no mandatory. I affect your employment. Wabra will sign terms of employment, not anyhow. That's what you have to do. All right, good morning, Pacho. One of our friend, Hena Ofrefi.
Hello, also.
Hello, good morning.
Maintain income. Yeah, hello, yes. I feel I'm income. Pacho kase free me income. Why?
Hi, good morning. Pacho, you have your family out. Kase free Newcastle. Then Pacho, let me person me busa say, well, we divorce time about proceedings in court one. Anytime I'm be issue divorce in a amount. I used to marry to the person, and I said, we want our best at divorce law. And I said, what's it to be married to the person, in terms of court proceeding from Ghana, And also, I say that it's hope so waiting right and it's necessary. So we are also with my train to say when you're 5 years and we are more waiting right now. But I'm questioning
you.
Well, first of all, until say we be final certificate say or my dissolve our area, we are still married because ultimately discontinue. It doesn't matter so my decree nisi and our decree nasa. Still, on me, we are still married until say on my final certificate.
Okay. Papa, what you ask there?
Patrick, I'm questioning say so many million and one talk I can I'm saying say me pre-settled border. I'm saying say me it is right and after in China 5 years no so I'm going a settled one.
Ɔhene ne nyinaa wɔ nsɛm sɛ wopɛ sɛ ɔyɛ retention of right ɔwife yɛ EU ni wone na ware 3 years atwam dada. Of course wobɛtumi ayɛ retention of right but ne nyinaa wɔ nsɛm. Why? Okay.
Okay. Ne divorce asiama me hu obi nso question say Uncle Ben, aware for na omo ware mbia na ya omo aware wo Ghana na nyame adom abedu krom ha. Ombedu ye omo asetena bebia we betena bebi we si enye sa na menim say ye ba betena na ade udin busumi na ntokwa esi. Omo tumi ja aware Uncle Ben. Na omo ja aware e afeti omo homa ye de ama omo so omo mbra krom ameyi dwuma no mpacho.
Well, I mean first of all no sɛ we will be dependent under immigration rules no na ware no go a ebetumi affect our visa. It's advisable sɛ we maintain a relationship no. But of course, you know, if there's violence and our domestic violence and our bibisa and opeso ja ware obetumi agya the essence of all had no banner say nipa na de oba nti ono ya sponsor and now we are independent. Within that, you know, so our real go a obetimi ayewe. Enti manyeti Mema Deborah I summarize it because your meeting be exactly at 11:15. Till we see free her by 11. Mema Deborah I summarize it in English. Na oya na mema bono tofa na fe updates be no na me aba. Yeah. Deborah, I'm someone that Deborah Edu, or Ghana ni, or trainee solicitor on a BWF Solicitors na ye juma. Into your moba or your muniaba into your bar, no margin wa too. Why? Or to so. Another your back
yes. Yeah, last week me too no Variana I say ne brof no be kind of picture into yeah na eja yeah num tianse e ka brof no yeah come here nuaba Deborah to give us the English version of today's program that we've just educate ourselves with. And to Deborah, you are welcome. Just give a little bit greetings to the public and then let's hear from you.
Good morning, viewers. I hope we all enjoyed today's lovely topic by Mr. Owusu. I hope we have all learnt everything we need to know. I will give us all a brief summary of what we have learnt today. So the topic was how to get assistance from the local authorities if you are undocumented or an illegal immigrant. So Section 17 of the Children's Act is our basis of today's topic. This tells us how the local authorities can provide assistance to you where, for example, you have 2.5 leave to remain or you are here under the Zambrano right to reside. So as Mr. Owusu mentioned, the first place you would go to for assistance is the social services part of the council. You will not be going to the housing, they will not be able to assist you. You will go to social services, children and families department. Now you're supposed, when you go there, you have to go and basically explain to them in a letter form why you, your children are in need. So the definition of in need is essentially where your child or your children's developmental growth is hindered. So if you're able to prove this to the social services first of all, they won't just grant you support. They will have to make an assessment. So they will go through a thorough process assessing your family, your children, whether they are truly in need. It's very important that I do mention that not every parent can go via the street. If you don't have immigration status in the country, so if you're an illegal entrant, you're an overstayer, you are excluded to seek support. However, that is not the end. You can make a human rights application, for example, FLRO or FLRH, human rights application. So the assessment, it can take between 5 to 40 days. The social services department, like I said, will assess you very thoroughly. In the letter, however, if you're not able to wait for them to make a decision during this process, it can take up to a 40-day long process. So if you're not able to wait, you can ask for emergency support so they can put you in a local temporary accommodation, B&B, anything of the sort. Now, when they are assessing you, it's very important that you cooperate with them. So if it's something that you need to disclose, for example, your bank statements, pay slips, if you're getting support from friends or family, you have to make sure that you disclose this to them. So once they've done the assessment, there are 2 potential decisions. They will either grant you the support you need, and if you're not able to prove to them that your children are in need, they won't obviously grant you the support. So in such a situation, you would go to the CAB, known as the Citizens Advisory Bureau, or you can go to a solicitor if you're able to afford the fees, or Project 17, which is a very, very big online platform which you can use, has many resources, letter templates. You can literally get all the support you need from there. So yeah, this is the little summary I will give to everybody. I hope you have all learned something very useful today and you can take it with you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Deborah. So me can say, bro, for no be mo dear son, bundi. And then Uncle Ben Patrick, any update? And sana ya sorry, I kona yamre na iti.
Update in this, and a BBI can be a Eguya website in so. And your resource person or better into your website ni. So we call BWF Solicitors website as well. Now we call resource. Now we call useful links. We be financial and accommodation support. O click here. BBI idea can be our and Project 17. O click Project 17 at the Project 17 beba. O call back. We be the BBI shall friend NRPF, no recourse to public funds. Announce your more support. We click on so. Announce betimi aboa. Enti wo hwe ho a omo information and resource. BBI wo ho a betimi de aboa. We for more money, no recourse to public fund. Mo person mo boa mo. Enti 2 people, Project 17 and then NRPF network. Munhu a mo de mo nko your website, resource and links are ubehu ni nyina wo ho. And na bibia maka bia egu your website, law, cases, legislation, bibia ewo BWF website. Bibia maka bia egu your website. Timonye ye be video kakra ye de bebremo e be in English. Nti no so ye de beto website ho. Ti nyame adoma ye behu mo akina na ya to aso. Ye da mase bebre.
Yo, Uncle Ben, yeah, that sympathetic for nipa kwa offer no ye mfa call bi bio Mr Any DM why es an interrupt streaming no. Yo, Uncle Ben, ye better was 6 se woni ewie na ye kotwa eduma so pacho ye mpiki any other call. Enti no nyame aduma this program ade omonti o. Any the mpacho nipa kwa friend no, we are no more picking calls. Inti friend Mr. Why? Bium because we'll not pick it and then answer you. Yo, it's here for Hannah did you me dinner baby Mr. Mo. Next week nyame aduma ebe say share. We that's it. Mediani manyeti. Me mamunyina bye bye.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws, there are the regulations. We have BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we'll get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.